Hello everyone, I Shivam Agrawal, Assistant Professor of BCom Department. I welcome you all in the lecture series of Information System Management, and we are on the unit 3rd of our course, that is about the cost benefit analysis and the system development. So how can we develop a system for our organizations and this system of MIS. So that's the point. And the first one is the cost benefit analysis. How can we done a cost benefit analysis which helps us to determine whether the product is going to be give us to be profit or loss. So that's the basis of cost benefit analysis. And in this lecture we are studied about the accessing information. So basically accessing information means if there are so many departments in an organization and any department needs information, so how can he access that information, that particular information which is used by that department and which is useful for that department. So that is the proper way of accessing information. How can we maintain that proper way? So that's the point of accessing information. So all of we know that information is the process data, so which we get from after the processing the raw data, we will get information means something has a meaning, that is known as the information. So how can we assessing information? So that's the point. Implications of information in business. So what are the implications of information in business? As we know that without information there is a no business. So there are so many implications of business information in business. So information processing has transformed our society in numerous ways. From a business perspective, there has been a huge shift toward increasingly automated business processes and communications. Access to information and capability of information processing has helped in achieving greater efficiency in accounting and other business processes. So basically, if I have access to the information and capability of the information processing has helped in achieving greater efficiency in accounting and other business processes. So basically, for the access of information will gives us a great efficiency in accounts, mean there will be a great efficiency in terms of money and other process of the business which we are doing in a organization. A complete business information system accomplishes the following functionalities: collection and storage of data, because information is done with the help of collection of storage and data. Because if we don't store the data, then there will be no information by which we can get any idea about any issue. Transform these data into business information useful for decision making. So with the help of that data we can make a decision in according to the problem. Provide controls to safeguard data, means to save the data we have to providing controls. It means to accessing the data there will be a authorized user or something like that. Automate and streamline reporting, so there will be a automate and streamline reporting of anything which is done with that data, that should be reported automatically. The following list summarize the five main uses of information by business at other organizations. So basically, they are the process of making a business uh, of information businesses for the and other organizations. The first one is the planning. So at the planning stage, information is most important ingredient in decision making, because we know that without planning there will be a no use of information. Because if we have a information, then with the help of that we can get a plan, and according to that plan we can get our information in making a decision making a process, and we can use it in a very efficient manner. Information at planning stage includes that of business resources, assets, liabilities, plants and machineries, properties, suppliers, customers, competitors, market and market dynamics, physical fiscal policy changes of the government, emerging technology, etc. So basically for planning there are so many information, and we have to gather all the information like business resources, assets, liabilities, plants and mechanism machineries, properties, suppliers, customers, competitors, market and market dynamics, fiscal policy changes of government, and emerging technologies. So we have to need all of these, and according to that information, we have to make a plan. Recording. Second point is recording. So business processing these days involves recording information about each transaction or event. This information collected, stored, and updated regularly at the operational level. So basically, uh, recording is also a very important term, because recording means whatever we are doing in our organization, that should be recorded, and a report will be maintained. So that is a recording. So business processing, in these days, there will be always recording about each transaction or any event which can be done in an organization. This information collected, stored, and updated regularly at the operational level. So that information should be collected and updated, because we, with the help of that, we can make a great hint. We can find out a hint regarding our decision making process. Next one is the controlling. So a business need to set up of an information filter, so that only filter data is presented to the middle and top management. That ensures efficiency at the operational level and effectiveness at the tactical and strategical level. So controlling means we have control the informations according to the needs. If I have to represent something on to the top management, then I have to give only that information that is related to that point, that is useful for the managers. I am not giving about the reviews of our of our workers, what they are saying. So only filter data is presented to the middle and top management. So with the help of this, it makes efficiency at the operation level and effectiveness at the tactical and strategical level. So basically, this makes us to make a good strategy about that, regarding that information. Next one is the measuring. A business measures its performance metrics by collecting and analyzing sales data, cost of manufacturing, and profit earned. So basically, we have to measure our profit earned, sales data, analyzing how many sales is done, cost of manufacturing, what is the cost of manufacturing is done, and what is the profit we have earned with this project. So that's the measuring. So that should be also done with the in a very efficient manner or in a very regular period manner. Next is the decision making. So after that, we have to make a decision making. MIS is primarily concerned with the managerial decision making, theory of organizational behavior, and underlying human behavior in organizational context. Decision making information includes the socio-economic impact of competition, globalization, democratization, and the effects of all these factors on an organizational structure. So that's the decision making. So with the help of all these, we have make a decision making process, and decision making information, uh, impact on the social economic impact on competition, globalization, democratization, and the effects of all these factors on a organizational structure. So that's why we have to make a decision making in very efficient manner. So that is about the decision making process. So next is implication of information is business. In short, this multidimensional information evolves from the following logical foundation: operation research and management science, theory of organizational behavior, computer science, data and file structure, data theory design and implementation, computer networking, expert system and artificial intelligence, and information theory. So basically, in short, if I am getting that, all the things will be done with the help of the information will be maintained with the operational research and management science, theory of organizational behavior, how can we behave in an organization. With the help of this, we can make an information, okay, this person have to, we have to give access to that information or not. That is done with the help of theory of organizational behavior. Now the computer science format means that computer science will help in the data in file structure. How can we store a data, in which manner the data will be stored, data theory designs and implementation, why basically which the data theory design is used, and how can we implement that. Computer networking, if there is a network, if I have to transfer information from one place to another place, so computer networks will help out to send the informations. Expert system and artificial intelligence, if there is a need for expert system, expert advice, then with the help of computer system we can make a expert system, and artificial intelligence will make a decision making process. And information theory, the information which is gathered, that should be a making a theory. According to that we can make a decision making process. So that's the point. So implications of information is many. Following factors arising as an outcome of information processing help speed up business events and achieving greater efficiency. Directly and immediate link is to the system, faster communication of an order, electronic transfer of fund for faster payment, electronically solicited pricing, helps in determining the best price. So these are the implications of information in business. If we are following the proper information, then we can directly and immediate linkage to the system. We can directly link to the system. Faster communication for an order, there will be a communication, there will be no communication gap, so the order will be made in a faster manner. Electronic transfer of funds for faster payment, there will be a payment, faster payment for electronic funds. Electronic solicited pricing, there should be a pricing which helps in solicited means, there will be solicited pricing means a best price for the product we can give in. So that's all about the today's lecture. This is about the information accessing in the organization. So with the help of this we can access the information, and that information is help out the pupils to find to make a good decision making process. And for that there are so many, there are five process time. One is planning, we have to plan all the things. Then is recording all the events with which helps to how to make a decision. And then controlling the information according to the level of employees. If I have to given a information to the top manager and manager level, so I have to give them a filtered information. Measure the data, sales, cost, benefit analysis, cost of manufacturing and profit. And after that decision making, so MIS will make a decision making process for uh, making all for take for taking all these points in the mind, so it will make a decision making process. And after that we will know about the implications of business informations, is that okay, we can direct and immediate linkage to the system can be done. Faster communication of an order means there will be a no communication gap, so order will be recovered very fast. Electronic transfer of fund, with the help of computer network we can electronic fund transfer, so that should be a faster range. We don't have to wait for the fund transfer manually. And electronically solicited pricing, with the help of that we can maintain the best price of the project. So that's all about the today's lecture. In the next lecture we have discussed about what is the system, how can we develop the MIS system, and what is the process of developing a MIS system. So that's the lecture. So thank you for the day.